Hi everyone, I'm here with Jan van Eck, and we're happy to have you at the ETF.com Wars. Thanks so much for being here.
It's great to be here.
Awesome, thank you so much. So, what does it feel like being here as a Lifetime Achievement nominee?
Well, it's obviously flattering, and I don't take it, too seriously. I think it represents what we as a team have tried to deliver to the industry. There are a couple of aspects of that. One is setting investor expectations of potential return of a fund, but also what their associated risks are. We try to work with regulators and educate people in the space as well. I think that's a testament to what our whole team does. One of my colleagues has been involved in the ICI and chaired the ETF committee for several years, so it's really a team effort.
Fantastic. So ETFs turn 30 years old today, or this year, as a veteran of the industry. What do you think is the key to continued success?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. So we launched our first ETF in 2006, and I think there were about 12 ETF issuers. Now there's over 300. Obviously many products, much greater adoption. You'd think that the tax advantages, and they are the biggest driver in the United States, I would have to say. The fact that they don't generally have many capital gains distributions at the end of the year. But what you see in the adoption in Europe and Australia and other places where Van Eck is active is that people just love the transparency and the reliability of the products. They know what they get when they buy an index ETF. It's right there. They can check it every day.
Sure.
And so I think that means that we've got more growth ahead for us.
Well, talking about growth, what do you see as some of the emerging trends in the ETF industry that are really going to continue this growth?
I think active ETFs, I wouldn't have said this a couple of years ago, have carved out a little space for themselves. I think, first of all, fixed income naturally lends itself to active investing, but also even some of the equity strategies. So I think that is probably here to stay. And definitely voter preferences on environmental and governance issues, I think, will continue to be something that investors are looking for as a differentiator.
Sure. And Van Eck has been around a very, very long time. Do you have any advice for some of the new issuers out there?
Try to find your own identity and just stick to it. As a venture capital friend of mine says, not everything is going to be a unicorn, $1 billion valuation. Maybe sometimes you just have to play for singles and doubles and be conscious of that. But I'm always encourage people to launch new ETFs.
Sure. Well, thanks so much for your time. Yeah, enjoy the show.
Thank you for having me.